Two free NFL plays on the late afternoon card Sunday coming up with analysis for you right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, and I'm breaking down both of your 4 o'clock Eastern games. In the AFC, we've got the Broncos, Chargers, NFC, Saints, Seahawks. Let's start, though, with that AFC game first. Broncos at the Chargers, and on the surface, tough scheduling spot for the LA Chargers in their home debut. Actually, they were technically the home team in Brazil, and then they had to go play Monday Night Football in Las Vegas. So 2 back-to-back national TV weeknight games, and traveling back home now, so third different site in 3 weeks, and their third straight divisional game against the Broncos. So on the surface, probably not a great spot situationally. However, I still think there's value with the Chargers in this game due to the point spread. It's basically a straight-up win situation for what I consider the better team at just -2.5, and that's the LA Chargers. And while the scheduling spot's a little scary on the surface, and by the way, they got to go play the New York Giants next week, travel cross country. It's a situation in which I think they are the better team, and they should get a little bit of a boost being on their true home field for the first time all season. And that 20-9 win against the Raiders last week should have been a lot more. Yes, they covered the 3.5. I'm a bit bitter because we had the team total over 24.5 for the game for a best bet play. They got to 17 at the half. Probably had an 95% chance of winning that play, and they land on 20. Some questionable play calls, snapping the ball as a play clock expires on every play. Anyway, they still win the game rather easily, even though they didn't play great. And I think the LA Chargers remain an underrated team for that reason. Meanwhile, the Broncos, back-to-back lackluster showings, 1-1 straight up, but 0-2 against the spread. Meanwhile, the Chargers have won and covered both games. And as I said, at just -2.5, I think they remain an underrated team. Beating Tennessee is nothing special, and then beating the Colts losing by the Colts by 1 on the road. Maybe that'll turn out to be a decent showing. We'll see. I think this is the toughest team the Broncos have played yet this season. It's almost a little bit of a step down in class for the Chargers after those 2 tough national spotlight games on the road. I like the LA Chargers here, -2.5. Now, my one concern is that the Chargers look to be one of the most public sides this week, and we never like to be on the public side. But as I say, I use it as a filter only. We don't just blindly fade the public. So yes, the Chargers look public, but once again, the line value is still there. One of the reasons fading the public works is because the line is normally inflated, and this just doesn't appear to be to me. It's not at 3 or 3.5. -2.5 or less. I like the Chargers. They're a play-on team for me right now this first month of the NFL season. Also at 4:05 Eastern, next game on the rotation schedule in the NFC, the Saints and Seahawks. Now this one also sitting right around a key number, currently 7 in some spots. Others do have 7.5. In fact, most spots now have 7.5. If you like the Seahawks, you want to probably grab 7 while it's still available. But most spots, especially by kickoff on Sunday, I think will have 7.5. And at plus 7.5 or more, I do start leaning towards the New Orleans Saints. Now, I know they've been an ugly team the last couple seasons. And on paper this year, offensively, they haven't been very good either. But if you start digging deeper, Spencer Rattler's actually playing okay at quarterback. His 5.3 yards per pass is not pretty. They've been doing a lot of short passes, taking it safe. But 3 touchdowns, no interception, a 90.7 QB rating, which is actually better in 2 games than Sam Darnold for the Seahawks, who has just an 88.8, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but he's throwing for almost 8 yards per pass. So that's been the big difference between the 2 quarterbacks. But that conservative nature, not turning the ball over, keeping games close, actually makes the Saints somewhat of appealing underdog here at plus 7.5. And keep in mind, even though they're 0-2 straight up and 0-2 against the spread this year, the 2-point spread losses have come by 1 point and 2 point, and the 2 losses have been by just 7 points and 5 points. So at plus 7, 7.5, I do think there's some value with the Saints, especially above that key number. And it's also might be a little bit of a flat spot for the Seahawks. Big game against San Francisco. They came up short, and then they went on the road as a dog last week, cross country, and upset the Pittsburgh Steelers. Played really well in that game. Now they travel cross country back home, and they have a big divisional game at Arizona next Thursday night on a 3-day short week. This looks like a little bit of a hangover spot here and a sandwich spot. I like the Saints, especially at that key number of plus 7.5. That goes at 4:05 Eastern as well on Sunday afternoon. Hey, there you go. A little quick hitter on 2 under-the-radar games on the late afternoon card for Sunday at 4 Eastern. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up, like, positive comment below, and I will keep these videos coming. I try to give you as much information on as many games as possible each and every week here on WagerTalk TV. Don't forget to check out my Sunday night preview for the Chiefs and Giants, free play in that game, and also your Monday night game, Lions-Ravens. 2 big games on Sunday and Monday night broken down for you free here. And of course, we cast another prime winner this past Thursday night with the Bills team total over. Never in doubt. Last minute of the game. Hey, we got there though. Now 4-0 on the Thursday night plays. We had the Cowboys in week 1, Packers under in week 2, Bills team total over 30.5 in week 3. So 4-0 on those Thursday Spotlight Prime games. I always give you the Sunday and Monday night games free here as well on Wager Talk TV. And all I ask is a thumbs up like and a positive comment below. Even if you don't have time to comment, just a thumbs up like is all we need to keep this content free and plentiful here on Wager Talk TV. Don't forget also about my NFL Fade the Public video for the most public sides this week. I mentioned the Chargers might make that video. What other teams will be in there? Hey, check it out here on Wager Talk TV. And when you subscribe for free, click subscribe. Make sure you click that bell as well so you never miss out when one of these free play videos is posted for either college football, pro football, even Major League Baseball on a daily basis. Now, don't forget my personal best bets of the games I'm using each and every day, and I send them to all my clients as well. My paid subscribers get the exact same games I'm using, same games I've won consistently with for the past 29 years as a full-time professional handicapper. If you'd like to get on board right now, I've got a special 7-day sampler for just $69 when you use promo code SM69. Go to my page, select the 7-day all access. Normally it's $99. And at checkout, use promo code SM69, and you get an instant 30% discount. That gets it down to less than $10 a day, less than $5 a play for every college and pro football best bet and baseball best bet for the next 7 days and nights. And no, don't sleep on baseball, by the way. Last year, I finished on an incredible 57-28 winning run through the World Series. Once again, if you've been wanting to try out my service, now's the time to do so. Save 30% instantly with promo code SM69. 7-day sampler for just $69. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Or if you want a longer-term investment approach, the 1-year all-access promo code is still active. Gets it down to about $1 a play with an instant $811 discount for the 1-year all-access with promo code SM365. Look, you don't have to memorize the special offers. The promo codes are all listed on my homepage right now, along with the best bets, and also with a daily free play. The last cut for my best bet card goes up as a free play for everybody each day with written analysis. Check out the daily free play right now. Check out the special offers. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And hey, get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. On the way out, don't forget to follow me on social media at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L, Merril, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you know there's more free play videos coming up next, including the Sunday night and Monday night previews right here, right now.